Justin Verlander is walking in from the bullpen. Justin Verlander's won over 200 games. You want to know who else has won over 200 games? Well, it's Fergie Jenkins. In fact, he has won more games than any other black pitcher in baseball history. He was originally a Philadelphia Philly. He's throwing out the ceremonial first pitch tonight, and what an honor for Joe Ross to catch that first pitch. Elected into the Hall of Fame in 1991. Jesus Luzardo has taken the mound for the Phillies, and we are just about ready to get underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Line drive out to left field. Kepler is over, makes the catch as he puts a divot in the ground. 1 out.
Stays with it, and we knew he was a great right fielder, but he's showing he is an outstanding left fielder as well. He's been really good out there.
Luzardo's 2-1 delivery and a swing and a bouncer to first. Harper takes the second hop. He's got it. We'll flip underhand to Luzardo, and there's an easy 1-2-3 inning for the left-hander to get us started tonight.
Yeah, Justin Verlander taking the mound for the Giants tonight, and he's looking for his first win. Throwing the ball pretty well, and then just seems to run into one inning each outing that kind of gives him a little bit of a hiccup. But the 16 strikeouts in those 13 innings. And the velocity's been there. He's touched 96 this year, so it's just a matter of a little bit better execution. The command's there.
That one served out toward left center. A base hit for Bryson Stott. He had a hit last night, and he's got a hit here in the bottom of the first.
And the pitch he takes, and that's low, ball 4. As he bounces a breaking ball in the dirt. It'll bring up Nick Castellanos with 2 outs and 2 on.
Swing, ground ball to short, far to his right, to backhand it. Adames, who turns, throws over to second. Fitzgerald is covering. They get the force out on Schwarber. The inning is over.
Bottom of the second inning, there's no score as Justin Verlander gets back to work.
Fly ball left center field. Ramos going back, doesn't have enough. It is off the top of the wall. It's in play. Now they're going to call it a home run. Was it to the left of the yellow line? I think it was. We'll see. If it was to the right of the yellow line, it's in play. Right now they're saying it's a home run.
This ball all the way out to left center field, and
oh yeah, that's gone.
it hits off the left part of that yellow line. You're right, Tom. That ball's a home run.
Yeah, it's just into the flower bed for JT. That's his first home run of the year, and the Phillies take a 1-0 lead. That is a powerful man to get it out. Line drive, base hit to right field for Kepler. Oh, that's scooted pretty good. Matos will play it off the wall, and Kepler hustling into second, sliding with a double. Runner in scoring position for Alec. He begins play today. Ruben 1 for 17 with runners in scoring position. Ground ball, second base. There you go. Kepler goes to third.
Hey, productive at bat. He moved the runner, got a man on third with less than 2 outs. I know the Phillies have really struggled in this situation, but anytime you get that extra 90 feet, put that guy in that position, gives you a chance to drive one in.
He's got the count even, 1 ball and 1 strike with Kepler over third. That ball's hit out toward right. It's going to get the run home. Kepler will tag, and that's got to feel good. It's an RBI for Brandon Marsh, and look at the crowd coming to their feet. It's 2-0 Phils.
I mean, that's really all it takes. Really nice at bat. Doesn't try to do too much to it. Really good situational hitting.
Well, on this Jackie Robinson Day, it is our pleasure to welcome in former Phil. So strange to say that.
Yeah, just a brief Phil.
Just a brief Phil, and
yeah.
Hall of Famer Ferguson Jenkins, who joins us up here in the booth. There's a strikeout for Jesus Luzardo. I was reading a bunch of interviews today that you have had over the years about Jackie Robinson, and watched a bunch of interviews that folks did with you about Jackie Robinson. And I thought your words about his legacy were so poignant about how he obviously laid the groundwork for black players, but also changed the game.
Definitely. I just think that when Jesse Jackson invited him to Chicago to talk to about 65, 70 kids, he mentioned education. And he says if athletics is going to be a part of your life, you've got to get a good education, or you won't be a good athlete. So
that's great stuff.
When I looked at that, and he was a smaller man, he had diabetes, he had gray hair, but had a strong handshake. Billy Williams and I were there at that situation in '68. But you could see at one time he had the physical ability as a ball player because he had that build still. But unfortunately, I think a couple years after that, he passed away.
Right. He had that speech in Cincinnati early on in the one season. Ball's popped up on the left side. Turner's going to try to gauge it. He's near the bag, and he makes the catch.
There goes Turner.
Pitch high, throw, perfect, tag, got him.
Well, one NC State Wolfpack throwing out another one right there.
Heck of a throw by Bailey.
Harper checked his swing. He did not go. Ball 4.
So as it turns out, it's back-to-back walks. Although with 1 out and now 1 on, it'll bring up Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber out to center. Jung-Hoo Lee underneath it. 2 down. Harper tagging. Here's the throw. He is out at second. Not sure what Bryce Harper was doing, but Jung-Hoo Lee was ready. He was not taken by surprise.
Take the gift when you get it right there.
Luzardo struck out 11 in his first start as a Philly. 8 in 7 innings against the Dodgers. 6 strikeouts his last time out against Atlanta. He got a no decision in that one.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, nasty. That is a filthy sweeper. This looks like it breaks about 3 feet. No chance for Lee. Boy, that's tough.
3-2, and Chapman drives that one toward the gap in left center field. Man, he hit that very hard all the way to the wall. Chapman into second. He's 2 for 2. That's a 1-out double.
Barrels it up, drives it, and with his speed, it was going to be an easy double. You had to think maybe he was going to go 3 if it got a bad kick or if Marsh fumbled it. But hopefully it's a good sign for the Giants that he might be heating up.
8th pitch coming, and it's ball 4. What an at-bat from Wilmer Flores. That's the first walk drawn by the Giants, and now they got something going.
Keeps the line moving, and with a guy that hit an absolute laser in the 2nd inning, Casey Schmidt.
He hit it too hard almost. Giants putting some pressure on Luzardo. They're down 2-0, but there go the runners. Pitch taken and no throw. It's a double steal. Even Wilmer went, the trail runner.
It's a gutsy call and well executed. He was falling into a pattern with the runner at second base. Check and go, check and go. Chapman says, all right, well, I picked up on it. Time for me to roll out.
Now Schmidt pulls one into left field. That's a base hit. Chapman will score. Here comes Wilmer. The throw will not be there in time.
Flores in with a slide, a 2-run score on a Casey Schmidt 2 RBI single, and just like that, the Giants have tied the game here in the 4th. It's 2-2. A rare defensive miscue here for the Giants. 2-2 here in the bottom of the 4th.
JT goes, pitches lined into right field, a base hit. JT will turn and go to third. And he'll be there standing. Kepler's heating up a little bit. He's got 4 hits in this series. He'll be first and third with 1 out.
Philly's got some action with Gomer up.
That one on the ground. We'll see if the Giants can turn it. There's one. Adames got him, double play. And Verlander, the Giants get through it.
I got it, I think.
Fly ball to left. Kepler coming in. Still coming in. It's good. Oh, what a catch by Turner. Wow. Turner with his back to the infield makes the over-the-shoulder grab. That was spectacular.
That is an amazing catch. I mean, at the very last minute, I think they thought that Kepler was going to make the play, but he looks up, stays right with it, makes a heck of a circus catch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Jesus. Swing and a miss, struck him out. There's a really nice 1-2-3 inning for Luzardo. Couple of strikeouts in there.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee, 0 for 2 in the game, and he's swinging. It's a hard ground ball that hits first base and ricochets down the right field line. Right along the line, coming over to field it is Castellanos. Now he drops the ball. Sliding into second is Lee. And now he gets up as the ball had rolled away from Castellanos, but Lee has to hold at second base. So Jung-Hoo Lee gets a double right along the line and hit the bag.
3-1. Did he go? No. That's ball 4. So Chapman on base for the 3rd straight time. 2-2. Giants threatening to take the lead here in the 6th. Giants were down 2-0. They tied the game with 2 runs in the 4th. Now a chance here in the 6th. Way outside, and it gets away from Real Muto. And that advances both runners on a wild pitch. Lee to third, Chapman to second. Big chopper. Lee breaks for the plate, and that's going to score the run. The only chance for Turner was to go to first and get the out there. Wilmer puts it in play and puts the Giants ahead. Swing and a miss. He gets out of it. He did buy him one. That was a dandy of a sweeper. Schwarber's got the Jackie Robinson shoes. You know, Jackie stole home 19 times during his career.
That's all.
Line drive out to right, and it's going to drop in for a hit. Schwarber's aboard. He's reached base safely in every game this year. He walked back in the 1st inning to stretch that streak to 17. Off the hands, loop to left, base hit. First and second with one out.
JT's been swinging the bat well. Hopefully he can do some more damage. Yeah.
Fly ball left field. It's not deep. Wow, this is a long run. It's going to drop for a hit. Warmers around third, heading home. He's going to score, and the Phillies have tied it up.
Well, we knew the wind was going to be a factor at some point, and it certainly played a factor on this particular fly ball. I thought this was going to be a can of corn, but Elliot Ramos just could not get there. The ball kind of stopped, popped, and dropped.
And now Alec Bohm, who desperately needs a hit, and he lines one out to left center field. He's got a hit. Castellanos will score. The throw. Bunny hops to shortstop. RBI single. 4-3 Phils.
Boy, oh boy, did he need that. That's going to be it. Bob Melvin coming out to come get Justin Verlander, but that is a gigantic base hit.
The count 2-2 on Marsh. Here's the pitch. Swung on, driven center field. Lee going back, still going back towards the track. He'll make the catch. And that is out number 3. Hit it hard.
Here's Hayden Birdsong. 16 starts last year, an ERA of 4.75. Line drive down the right field line, and it's going to go one hop off the base of the wall, and it kicks back down the foul line. Stott's on his way to third, and he'll get there sliding. First triple of the year.
One away, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Harper is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Again, infield is in.
That is a towering fly ball to deep right field. Yastrzemski is back. It is gone. It carried on out of the yard.
A towering fly ball to right that Bryce Harper hits out over the out-of-town scoreboard for his 3rd home run of the season.
And the Phillies have added to the lead. It's now 6-3.
That one into right field. That's a base hit for Adames. Ramos is going to dig for third, and Castellanos will just lob it back into second. Here come the Giants.
Plays in front of Elliott right there, first to third.
Big spot here for Jung-Hoo Lee. Tough matchup left on left. Adames over at first, and he goes. Lee hits one into right field. Base hit right through the open hole. Ramos will score. Around to third, Adames. Another terrific at bat from Jung-Hoo Lee. It's 6-4.
Wow, just absolutely had to fight that pitch off, but just muscles it out into right field, finds the hole, keeps the traffic out on the base pass, and keeps the line moving.
You got Chapman in the box.
Or that.
Towering pop up. Little bit of an adventure for Stott to get to the spot. It started in the middle of the diamond, and the wind blew it over toward first. Runner goes from first. Pitch is swung on a miss. He stopped and went back. Boy, that ball was way out of the strike zone. 2 outs.
Nice job by Jose elevating that cutter.
And now Casey Schmidt is the batter. He's 1 for 3. 2-run single in the 4th inning. Fly ball center field. Marsh going back on the track toward the wall. Makes the catch a couple steps from the fence. Those are trying to avoid their first 3-game losing streak since August 9th to the 13th of last year when they lost 4 in a row. And they're going to hand it over to Matt Strahm. And a called strike 3. Little emotion from Matt Strahm. 2 outs. Popped up. This should do it. Harper's under it. Waits. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. A 7-pitch 9th inning for Matt Strahm as he closes the door, and the Phillies win it by a final score of 6-4.